Hey, Facebook friends. I didn't get a chance to do the real estate minute this week on Monday because I was pretty busy with work. So I'm going to bring it to you today on Friday. Today, I want to share a success story. 4 years ago, back in 2020, I had someone approach me and say, Josh, when I look back, I've been renting all my life, and I look back and I see how much money I spent in rent, and I have nothing to show for it. It's kind of frustrating, and in fact, it kind of makes me angry at times. Do you think there's a way that I could maybe buy my own home? And I said, well, yeah, I think that's possible. If you have good credit and if you have any money saved up or whatever, talk to a lender and see what they say. Um, so she talked to a lender. She had good credit. She didn't have a ton of money saved up, but there are programs out there, whether you're a first-time home buyer or you're buying in the St. Cloud city limits or whatever. There are down payment assistance programs out there, and she was able to utilize one of those. We found a place that was really, the house payment was comparable to what she was paying in rent. So it wasn't really anything additional out of her own pocket. So it was a really easy transition for her to go from renting into buying and owning her own home. Okay. So she lived there for 4 years. Over that time span, she ended up getting married, starting a small family, and they've kind of outgrown their home. It's time for something new. So they contacted me back in October, maybe it was, and said, "Hey, I think it's time for us to move on from this place. How much do you think it's worth?" Well, she bought the place in 2024. I'm sorry, in 2020 for $125,000, I think. And I said, I think if we put this on the market, it would be worth 180 grand. So uh, basically $75,000 more than what she paid for it 4 years ago. Okay. So we did get a buyer. Actually, I had a couple of buyers that sold very, very quickly. Um, and she walked away with, my math was bad, $65,000 basically in her pocket, not 75, but $65,000 in 4 years. That was her return on investment in that property. Okay. That was $65,000 she could now use towards the purchase of a new home. Now, obviously, she had some closing costs in there. Okay. I don't work for free. Then she had some closing costs on the buy side as well. Okay. Nobody works for free. But she was basically $65,000 richer in 4 years just from owning her own home. So if you are renting, okay, and you have good credit and you maybe only have a little bit of money saved up, give me a call, okay? We can find you some down payment assistance if we need to, all right? Um, don't miss out on creating wealth for yourself by owning your own home, okay? If you are kind of stuck in your first home, you've been there for a few years, you are going to maybe upgrade, you can afford to upgrade, but you don't like where the interest rate is and this and that, call me because that interest rate is not going to stay where it is forever. I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm guessing by this time next year, we will be into the upper fives. That would kind of be, five and a half to six and a quarter, six and an eighth. I'm guessing is kind of where we'll be. Um, so give me a call. Let's have a conversation. Even if you're 2 years out, it's worthwhile to have a conversation with me. Okay. So that's my real estate minute. That's my success story. $65,000 in equity in 4 years. It's pretty amazing. So give me a call. I look forward to hearing from you.